Hi, I'm Erik Voss, and the Marvel Cinematic Universe may have found a major game changer with an interesting detail uncovered in the post-credits scene of Ant-Man and the Wasp. You thought you were done with it, didn't you? Thought wrong. I'm gonna dig into what you might have missed in the quantum realm and how it could connect to Avengers Infinity War and Avengers 4. Spoiler warning in case I'm right. Okay, this detail's been making the rounds, but I think we could trace it back to Reddit. Let's rewatch the Ant-Man and the Wasp post-credits scene, which was just recently released on digital HD and Blu-ray, which allows us to really look at this footage frame by frame in super detail. By the way, we're not insane for doing this. Director Peyton Reed actually said that he intentionally hid some visual details in the background of the quantum realm. And we've already found a whole quantum city, so let's see what else we can find. Okay, so in this scene, Scott shrinks down into the quantum realm with the help of Hank, Hope, and Janet so that he can collect quantum healing particles. These are the things that Janet used to help ghosts keep from quantumly separating. Quantumly, it's a technical term. Scott enters the quantum realm and collects some of these quantum healing particles, but he gets trapped in this realm because this happens to go down at the precise moment Thanos snaps his fingers. And Hank, Hope, and Janet all get caught in the dusting. But here's the detail that the Redditor spotted. Shortly before Hope's transmission cuts out, right around the time she dusts away, look at the background of the quantum realm behind Scott. It goes from a bluish purplish color, but it starts to fill with these orange sparks darting around him like fireflies. Now the Reddit theory is that these sparks could be souls, the souls of the victims of Thanos' dusting. We've speculated before that these snap victims might not have died, but rather their souls were just transported to another realm. The moment Thanos did his deed, his consciousness was briefly transported to another realm, an orange one, which we later learned was inside the orange soul stone, and it contained the soul of Gamora. The fact that these sparks are the same orange color could be a clue that maybe the souls of the dusted get transported to the quantum realm. Or perhaps the quantum realm is a passageway, a transitional state, a river of Styx, or a purgatory, whatever your belief system is, wherein the souls of Thanos' rapture pass through like electrical signals across nerve synapses. That would be a very interesting concept. But if you look even more closely at all this footage, those orange sparks are definitely also visible the moment Scott first arrives in the realm, before the snap even hits. So I think these are just the quantum healing particles that Scott was sent down there to harvest. And you can see a lot of that orange glow VFX sucking into the container when Scott opens it. Perhaps after filling up on them, the nearby area was momentarily depleted and then more quantum healing particles spill over to fill that void, kind of like melted ice cream when you get a good scoop that scrapes the bottom of the carton. Just slush. Yeah, I finish a lot of cartons of ice cream. But that might pose an even more interesting question. What are quantum healing particles? Like, where do they come from? When Thanos snapped his fingers, half of all life faded away, but it's not like no one was dying before that. Like, across the world right now, nearly 105 humans die every minute. I know, it's sad. And I'm gonna be one of them soon with all the ice cream cartons I finish. And that's just on planet Earth. That's not accounting for all the other standard death rates of other MCU planets that we know of. Xandar, Sakaar, the Sovereign, Contraxia, the Kree homeworld of Hala. We're talking thousands of living beings are probably croaking every second in the MCU. So what if these quantum healing particles are actually souls? Souls of everyday living beings after their deaths, rematerializing on a subatomic level. And since there seem to be even more orange sparks that flood the background behind Scott after the snap, these could be the billions of new souls that Thanos snapped out of existence. But that's the thing, if you don't mind getting metaphysical for a second, you might not be able to snap a soul completely out of existence. There's that idea that the human soul weighs 21 grams because the human body supposedly loses an unaccounted for 21 grams the moment it expires. In physics, the law of conservation of mass states that the overall mass of a closed system must remain constant, and matter can never be created or destroyed. So those 21 grams have gotta go somewhere, and maybe instead of transforming into Sean Penn movies, these 21 grams of life matter break up into particles that can be repurposed as healing energy. It's just kind of a beautiful concept to consider, right? When you die, your soul breaks up into pieces and is used to heal and prolong the lives of others in need. Or put more bluntly, Ant-Man and his friends are using ghost chunks to fix a freak named Ghost. So, which quantum realm detail do you think will be more critical to Avengers 4? These possible soul particles or the possible quantum city? Comment down below with your thoughts and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @EAVoss. And subscribe to New Rockstars for more explanations of what an orange glow could mean. By the way, that orange glow inside a jack-o'-lantern, it's a pumpkin soul. Yeah, chew on that between those pieces of gross orange taffy that the Bad House hands out. Happy Halloween!